Hi, well I'm just going to finish off my German 8-ton semi-trek. I've already made a start on it. I've done most of the chassis, and it has a small screw and a nut on it. Not sure why yet. I've also completed the gun. Most of it's done now on that. And inside, and these are what they call the gates, and they do supply some mesh which will go over that onto that. This just shows you how they put the mesh on. It comes with quite a few figures. Seems like what you see in the box art is all the figures. Seems like the kit was, it's got on here Tamiya 1972. So it's quite an old kit, but it's going together very nicely. The actual tracks are just your normal rubber tracks, which you can make look quite nice. With the rear seat, you can have it mounted up or down. So I'm just going to fit the rest of the wheels on. So when you make the wheels, you put this one on first, then this one, then this one, and it's actually fixed with the, I call them polycaps. I think they've made it so the actual wheels can turn, which will make it easier once you put the tracks on. So the polycaps are on. This one here is meant to stick out a bit more. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but Tamiya used to actually motorise a lot of their model kits, so maybe that's the reason that the wheels are turning. Well, all the wheels are now on. I've now put the front wheels on, and these are the tyres. I don't know if they're hard rubber or plastic, but I'll put them on after I finish painting it. The only thing is, there's a smaller hole at the front than there is at the rear of the tyre, and the wheels actually do turn. There's a ratchet in there, which is sort of handy if you're putting it on a diorama. You can have the wheels, you know, facing which way you like. I've now put the mesh on, which, as I said, did come with the kit. I have cut some plastic strips, which I will be putting on the, it's what is on the inside, but as I'm having this down, it doesn't look too good. So I will be having them down like this. So that's what I'm about to do, is put the plastic on. I've now put all the plastic strips on, so that's ready to go on. The other thing with the gun was this part, so when it moves, the actual sight moves. I've now put them on, and with the back one you have these parts, so when it's down, this part you can put on, but I will be leaving this off. I won't be putting this on. It's now ready for a coat of primer. Glued the body onto the chassis now, so I shall give it a coat of primer, and this a coat of primer. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so for now it says on here that they were painted with German grey, and then in winter they were camouflaged with water paint and flat white put over the German grey. I have here some Tamiya German grey, and also the Valero German grey. Now it does seem a lot darker than the actual Tamiya German grey. I don't know if you can see, but that's the Tamiya one, and it is very dark. So I might, I like using the Valero one better. I found this Valero grey is a bit better than the actual Valero German grey. So I'll probably give it a coat of this and see what it looks like, and then put some white over after I've given it a coat of that. This will only be my second one that I've done with a winter type of camouflage, so I don't know how it's going to go yet, but I'll give it a coat of the just this Model Air Valero grey and see what it looks like. So I've now given it a light coat of white, everything. The other thing, it has a lot of detail underneath. I'm not sure if I'll paint that, you won't see it. So this is only the second one I've done with a winter camo on it, so it's still learning how to do it. The other thing, the only thing I did was I did drill out for the guns, so see what that comes out like. I'm just going to put a bit more German grey on it. I've now put some of the German grey, and it's like, you know, they show you here, still a bit more to do. So that's what I'm up to so far. I've just got to make the figures, and I've got some of these powders, mainly rust ones, which I'm going to put on, and the snow weathering, which I used on the previous model I did. As I say, this will be the second time, so I shall come back later and finish this off. So thank you for watching, and hopefully it'll be finished very, very soon now, and it'll be interesting to see how it comes out. Thank you.